Shalom. This is Shalamah from the Great Millstone, Atlanta Camp. Before I get started in this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Hakwadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopefully elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who are today you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, to you, I say Shalom. And I'm going to go into basically forgiving others and living in peace, or being surrounded by peace, because we're going into some evil times and it's going to be chaotic everywhere. It's going to be hate everywhere. So amongst Israel, the hopefully elect, it's important to maintain peace. All right. You don't want to be in the group of people in that day and somebody has a problem with the other person. That's why the law is important. There are laws on how you should treat others, basically how you treat yourself, and how you treat other people's another man's woman or something like that, staying away from adultery. That's keeping peace within your people. All right. Now, this is talking about amongst Israel, even though, it's other ways we have to deal with the other nations. The other nations don't have the commandments that the Lord gave us, so living in these times, we're gonna be in peace as much as possible, even dealing with the enemy. All right. And just to clear up who the enemy is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He's the enemy of you Israelites. We even have to be in peace with him. All right, so let me start out with Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 7. It says, when a man's ways please the Lord Yahweh, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. All right. So you have to, first of all, you have to reflect on yourself and make sure that your ways are pleasing to the Most High. If your ways are pleasing to the Most High, he's going to have your enemies at peace. Let's go to Romans real quick. Romans chapter 12, I'm going to start at verse 17. It says, recompense to no man evil for evil, provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be honest, as much as lieth in you, live peaceable with all men. All right, so we have to try our best to be in peace. Why? Because this devil has his eye on us. All right, not only that, the wicked of our own people. As soon as something becomes corrupt within the body, they use that to label us as terrorists, as angry men, as all of these negative things. But they don't see how we act towards each other behind closed doors, even dealing with the other camps. When we correct the other camps for misleading the flock, with the wrong breakdowns, or, that's still showing love. That's still showing love. And then we have to defend the word. So we're going to do that. And a lot of men get upset about that. But it's just the spirit. The Lord, he gave this truth to certain men. And if you're getting it wrong, you have to be corrected. And if you take it the wrong way, then maybe the spirit not dealing with you. You need to really look at yourself. But I'm going to read verse 18 again. It says, if it be possible. So if it be possible, now, if you just surrounded by a war with a bunch of niggas, don't sit there and try and be in peace while you about to get murdered. or a bunch of devils, you're going to have to defend yourself. You're going to have to fight your way out of it. But then again, the Lord may not even lead you in a situation like that. Not with the, in your current body with your current power. Now the Lord is going to activate certain men in that time to get down, and he going to turn those fishers into hunters. All right. But that's a different story. I'm talking about right now, today, you know, be as possible, as much as possible, live in peace. All right. And our people is doing the opposite. Look at all music and all movies. It's all about drama and murder and anger and drug use and sex and all of these terrible things. And that they corrupt our mind with that to keep us uh, from being at peace with each other. Okay. Let me jump to Matthew real quick. I'm going to try and make this as short as possible, but I did want to get these scriptures. And I'm going to get 1 Peter chapter 5 next, because that's an example that the Lord want us to set for our people. All right. Matthew chapter 6 and verse 15 says, "But if ye forgive not men their trespass, neither will the Father forgive your trespasses." So, man, we really have to look past the bullshit. Look past, and that can also be a demon on you too, thinking that a brother got a problem with you, and he really don't. I had that demon on me before I got into the camp. I'm like, man, these dudes, I was basically looking down on myself. I'm like, these dudes they not gonna like me because I'm not as smart as them. But hey, the same guys that I was thinking that about were the same, like the first men to, like, you know, comfort me as far as the scriptures. Tell me, hey man, you gonna get it. Just keep going. You know, Same men contacted me and, hey, how you doing, man? You know, uh, yeah, it's just the same brothers, like I said, that I thought I was gonna have a problem with. Ended up being, I mean, I'm pretty much close to all the brothers in the camp. Not as close as I want to, but they was like the first men to come to me. So that's another thing when you if you outside of the camp and you see how certain brothers teach, that don't mean that we sometimes the spirit will turn us up. Sometimes we get angry when we talk about certain subjects, but that's just how we teach. We're not angry with men like that. We have anger with these heathens, but we still have to live in peace. But as far as our people, we don't know who the 2/3 are. We don't know who the 1/3 are. We don't know who the 144,000 is. You may be a man that ain't got it right now. He may be a scoffer. He might turn into part one of the elects. So we can't look down on whoever just because of that first impression. All right. It says, "But if you forgive not men their trespasses, neither will the Father forgive your trespasses." Yeah, you have to be forgiven. You have to have a forgiving a heart. Even if somebody does slip up and say something that offends you, just most of the time, just look past it. But if it really mess with your spirit, just have a talk with that brother. Hey man, you mentioned this. I was somewhat offended by that. And that brother, he gonna be like, "Oh well, shit, fuck it. You just be offended." He ain't gonna be like that. That's not how the men in the truth are. Now, I don't know about these other camps, but Great Millstone, we don't have men in our camp like that. They're gonna talk it out. You may get into an argument with a brother, but it's gonna be over and it's gonna be gone. And that brother may even bring you closer. But before you even, looking to get into an argument, try and prevent things like that. And if somebody offends you, hey, just forgive him, especially if he apologized. Oh, Salakia, brother. I didn't mean for that to come out like that. We all, we're not perfect. All right. I want to get one more First Peter chapter 5, and I'm going to read down a little bit. It says, verse 1, the elders which are among you I exhort, who I am also an elder and a witness of the sufferings of Hamashiach, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Yeah, so if we want to reign with Yahweh Shah, we have to be in a certain order, and starting with the elders. Hey, the prophets now, today, the men that's teaching, we may all be elders one day. All right. It says, verse 2, feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you. Yeah, we have to edify. We don't just, talk down on 2/3 all the time in these heathens. We actually edify. We just like this video here teaching you how to act among other men. Don't have that malice type spirit amongst your people. Really, you shouldn't have that spirit on you anyway, because as a matter of fact, it's going to go into that. Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you. Taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but for a ready mind. Yeah, we teach to edify the people. We don't teach to make money. We don't teach to stack up riches on this side. We stacking up our riches in the heavens. All right. It says, neither as being lords over the Most High's heritage, but being examples to the flock. Yeah, we have to set an example on how other men need to be, and also women and children. A lot of people don't like what we got to say or how we say it, but hey, it's true. We have to get on you. We're not going to speak those smooth words all the time. Verse 4, and when the chief shepherd shall appear, which is Yahweh Shah, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For the Most High resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. Man, it don't matter, as far as coming into this truth. Age is not a thing. Age is not a thing. As a matter of fact, if you came into this truth when you was 35, and it's somebody else, it's like his phone loves to do his own thing. It's like what was I saying? Yeah, if you came into this truth and you was 35, and you got another brother that came in at age 20, and he's over you by 15 years, hey, you got to respect that. That man may Slocky, I said 15 years. That man may be 30 years old, came in when he was 20, and you came in when you was 35, and now you're 40. So he has really 5 extra years over you. And these the men that's been in the truth longer, they set an example on how the other men need to be. If if it's not if the spirit is not dealing with them to be in the truth that long, they're not gonna have it. But if they're in the camp, they in good standing with the elders above them and all the other men. Hey, let that be an example on how to be. It says, "For the Most High resists the proud and give grace to the humble." Yeah, you really have to be humble and get and do away with that pride. It don't matter how much money you got, who you used to be in the world, what type of job you have. This truth is something different. This is not of the world. The Most High can strip everything that you have from you, except for this truth. He can let me go back. The Most High can take this truth from you also. But if you're in order, he's gonna that's not gonna happen. The Most High is gonna bless you with more and more knowledge and more love from other brothers. All right. It says, "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time." Yeah, we're not doing this to exalt ourselves in this current world. We want the kingdom. I don't care how low I get in this place. As a matter of fact, it's gonna be times that we may be really low. You may have nothing. You may have to depend on another brother. He may have nothing. You might have to work together to make it. You and your families. That pride is gonna have to be gone away, far away from you in these times to come. It says, "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that He will exalt you in due time. He may exalt you in due time." Yeah, we waiting on that time, man, for us to get these crowns. It ain't time to be getting offended and getting upset. It's time to be in peace until the Most High tell you to go to war. Mentally and spiritually, we're at war with the world right now. So those men that are in the truth, you have to always be in peace, even in your household. Be in peace in your household, casting all your care upon Him, for He care for you, cared for you. Yeah, you basically just put everything on the Most High. Just to ask the Most High to the to basically uh, direct your path. Even if you get into a difficult situation, hey, that's why we have these scriptures. The scriptures tell you, certain ways on how to deal with certain situations. Verse 8, this is the main thing I wanted to get to. Verse 8, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." Yeah, this devil is always trying to label us as terrorists, as hate, all of these things, because we're not showing him the love. We're showing the love to our own people. We're telling him that he's the devil and telling our other people that he's the devil. And we hate you devils. We really do. But we have to live in peace with you. We're not trying to terrorize you. We're not trying to, be murderers. We're not trying to kill you and none of that. That's what you're doing to us. But we're still going to be in peace because we understand that you are the devil and the Lord set you up to pretty much punish us. And that punishment is coming to an end and you're going to be destroyed. All right. Plain and simple. But we're going to be in peace with you right now. When Yahweh shall return, it's going to be a different story. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and end the day. I pray that this was edifying once again, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim, Rakah Hakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. Shalom.